Hello everyone, New Year's greetings from our cul-de-sac. I'm Elizabeth Stinson, the Cul-de-sac Woman. It's great to have you back. After all the holiday celebrating, we are going to wind down a bit today with 2 soothing winter beverages. It's a good day for it. Let's head inside to the kitchen and mix them up.
Welcome back to my kitchen. Are we tired yet? I know I am. It's January and we are all winding down, transitioning from the holidays back to everyday life. It's a chance to stop, sit, and renew peacefully in between all the undecorating and cleaning up. To help us make this transition more smoothly, we are going to mix up what I like to call soothing winter sippers. 2 of them, iced ginger citrus tea sparkler and warm Mushroom-Scallion broth. Let's start with the cold sipper, iced ginger citrus tea sparkler. First, we're going to add 8 cups of cold fresh water into our 3-quart saucepan. Now we'll add 2 whole cloves from your spice aisle to our nice fresh water. Then we're going to add our fresh ginger root, available in any produce department grocery store. Just take off a nice size piece, usually they are about 1 inch in diameter, and I flatten out one end and then just work my way around with a small knife to remove the skin. Or you can use a vegetable peeler too, if you like. We're going to add 12 slices of ginger, about a 1/4 inch thick, 1 inch in diameter. If a few of them seem a little too small, you can make up for it by adding, 13 or 14 slices. Okay? Okay, we have our 8 cups of cold fresh water, our 2 whole cloves, and our 12 slices of fresh ginger root in our 3-quart saucepan. We're going to bring it up to a simmer and let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes over on the stove. While our ginger clove water is back there coming up to a simmer, we will prepare our remaining flavors for the sparkler. I have already pre-measured 1/3 cup of prepared orange juice, to which I'm going to add 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup. These flavors are just delicious together. To that, we will add the juice of 1 fresh lime, 1 whole lime. We don't have to worry about seeds in this lime. It does not have seeds. And last, the juice of 1 whole lemon. And I do put a little sieve over it to catch my seeds. That way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, just get it all in there, nice and citrusy, gingery, lightly sweetened from the pure maple syrup. And I'll just give it a little stir to combine them all together nicely. Okay, our ginger clove water did simmer for 3 minutes. We removed it from the heat. It has cooled slightly. Most of the heavy steam has subsided. At this point, we will add our flavorings that we already mixed up. Stir them in. Warm ginger and bright citrus. It's a delicious combination. Now, we will simply let our ginger citrus tea cool and steep at room temperature for 30 minutes. All right, our ginger citrus tea has finished steeping for 30 minutes. I poured it into this tall glass pitcher. I am keeping the ginger slices and cloves in it for flavor. I will store the pitcher in the refrigerator so that we can enjoy sparklers throughout the week. But first, let's enjoy one right now. I have a tall glass full of ice. I'm going to fill it about 1/2 to 3/4 of the way with this wonderful, marvelous ginger citrus elixir. Now, we'll just top it off with some sparkling water. Lots of ice and lots of sparkle. Iced ginger citrus tea sparkler. The comforting warmth of ginger balances perfectly with the cool, bright citrus, all in one glass. It's a delicious and refreshing, sparkling winter tea and a natural afternoon pick-me-up. I'll enjoy this as we move on to our warm sipper. Now for the warm one, Mushroom-Scallion broth. In our 3-quart saucepan, we are adding one 32-ounce carton of vegetable broth, to which we're going to add a half a cup of finely chopped, because this is a sipper, finely chopped dried shiitake mushroom. You can find dried mushrooms sometimes in your grocery store, produce aisle, or some sort of a specialty organic section. Dried mushrooms are readily available. Different stores put them in different places, so if you can't find them, just ask at the store. Asian mushrooms are good sources of fiber, protein, vitamins B and D, and are considered to have infection and disease-fighting properties. Dried versions maintain more of their nutritional value and provide more flavor than their fresh counterparts. I've been trying to incorporate Asian mushrooms into my diet on a more regular basis, and this broth is certainly a great way to do so. Now, we will bring our broth and mushrooms up to a simmer over medium heat, and we'll let it simmer for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll remove it from the heat. While our mushroom vegetable broth is back there coming up to a simmer, we are going to grate and measure out 1 teaspoon of fresh ginger root and 2 medium-large cloves of garlic. Ginger and garlic are not only adding to the depth of flavors here, they also have many beneficial properties. One is minimizing the discomforts that come with coughs, colds, and congestion, and may even provide some prevention there as well. We're making a power broth here. As far as the garlic goes, to activate and protect its beneficial nutrient called allicin, we crush or grate it and then let it sit out on the cutting board for about 5 to 10 minutes before adding it to the food at the end of the cooking process to get the full benefit. Our mushrooms simmered in our broth for 3 minutes and we removed it from the heat. It's still hot, and that's when we want to add our 1/2 cup of sliced scallion, green and white parts, immediately after we remove it from the heat. Our 1/2 level teaspoon of fresh grated ginger root, stuck in there, and our 2 medium-large cloves of fresh grated garlic. Stir that all in. Dash of salt, just a little dash of salt. And let's brighten it all up with the juice of 1 fresh lemon. Okay. I'll stir that in, and then I will let it cool and store it in the refrigerator, and I'll heat up a cup every afternoon for the next week or so to enjoy. But first, while it's still warm, let's enjoy a cup right now. Warm Mushroom-Scallion vegetable broth. It is a nourishing and savory combination of mushroom, garlic, ginger, and onion. Another comforting and natural pick-me-up, and a delicious way to satisfy that afternoon appetite. Here's to a smooth, peaceful transition from the holidays back to our everyday lives. Stop, sit, and renew with one of our soothing winter sippers. Happy New Year, everyone, and I'll see you next month in the cul-de-sac.